Before humanity sinned, before the serpent whispered in Eden, evil had already fallen from the sky. There was a moment, lost to time, when heaven itself trembled. An angel of unimaginable beauty, covered in light, trusted with glory, looked at the throne and desired it. What does it take for perfection to turn to rebellion? How does a being created in light become the prince of darkness? Tonight, we step into the war that changed eternity. This is the fall of Lucifer. There was no chaos in the beginning, no rebellion, no sorrow, no shadow, only order, only glory, only the presence of the Most High. Before time measured days, before stars burned in galaxies, there stood an angel, unlike any other. Lucifer. His name meant light-bearer. He was not ordinary among the heavenly hosts. He was radiant, adorned with brilliance, clothed in splendor. His presence shimmered like dawn, breaking across eternity. Every movement reflected beauty. Every note of his voice carried harmony.
From realms of gold, my voice.
He was near the throne, but near was not on it. And somewhere in the silence of perfection, a thought formed. It did not begin as rebellion. It began as admiration of his own reflection, a gaze that lingered too long on his own glory, until admiration became desire, and desire became ambition. I will ascend. I will exalt my throne. I will be like the Most High. 5 declarations. 5 steps away from humility. He was created perfect in his ways, until iniquity was found in him, not placed there, found there. Pride was not given to him, it was chosen. Whispers spread through heaven, questions, doubts, subtle persuasion.
What do you make of it?
I've never seen its like.
Look here, at this inscription.
If he could rise higher, why couldn't others?
Why should we bow to them when we are stronger, wiser, and more beautiful?
If he shone so brightly, was he not worthy?
This is the summit, brothers. The pinnacle of all creation, awaiting its master. There, the throne world. Soon, we shall ascend higher than any before us.
The deception was not loud. It was strategic. And a third of the stars followed him. Heaven had never known division until loyalty was tested. Then came the moment that split eternity. War. Not chaos against chaos, but rebellion against authority. Michael stood, his name a declaration. Who is like God? Not a challenge, a reminder. Who is like God? Not the light bearer, not the archangel, not the hosts of heaven, only the eternal, only the one without beginning. The battle was swift. Creation cannot overthrow its creator. Power cannot dethrone the source of power. Lucifer fought, but brilliance without authority is empty. And in a single decisive act, he fell, cast down from the heights. The morning star became the fallen star. The bearer of light became the adversary, and heaven remained unshaken. The throne was never threatened. The sovereignty of the Most High was never at risk. Rebellion does not weaken God. It exposes pride. But the fall did not end in silence. It echoed from heaven to earth. The same voice that said, "I will ascend," would later whisper, "You shall be like God." The strategy never changed. Self above surrender. Ambition above obedience. Elevation without permission. Lucifer sought to rise above his station, and in doing so, descended below it. Imagine the weight of that fall. From glory to exile. From light to shadow. From harmony to accusation. He once reflected brilliance. Now he distorts truth. He once stood among fire. Now he seeks to ignite rebellion in hearts. The war in heaven became the struggle within humanity. Pride, comparison, self-exaltation, the desire to rule rather than submit. But here is what eternity proves. No created being can replace the Creator. No throne can rival the throne. No rebellion can rewrite sovereignty. The fall of Lucifer was not a defeat for heaven. It was a revelation. That glory belongs to God alone. And this is the lesson carved into eternity. Pride begins in silence. It grows in comparison. It matures in ambition. And it collapses in separation. Lucifer did not fall because he lacked beauty. He fell because he forgot the source of it. He did not fall because he lacked power. He fell because he desired worship.
Obey your master. Obey me, Storm. I am your master now. Stop this now.
The war in heaven was not about strength. It was about surrender. True elevation is not found in climbing higher. It is found in bowing lower. Because in the end, every created light fades. Every proud throne crumbles. Every rebellious voice is silenced. But the throne of the Most High remains, unmoved, unchallenged, unrivaled. And that is the true ending of the war in heaven. And so the war in heaven was not merely a battle of angels. It was a warning written across eternity. Pride led to a fall. Rebellion led to exile. But humility leads to honor. The story of Lucifer is not just history. It is a mirror. Because the same choice still stands before every heart. Exalt yourself, or surrender to the one who is above all. Now I want to ask you something. If you had stood in heaven that day and witnessed the rebellion, would you have followed the Shining One or remained faithful to the throne? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more cinematic journeys into the hidden and powerful stories of Scripture, stories that reveal truth, warning, and wisdom, then subscribe. Because the next story may change the way you see eternity. Like this video, if it moved you. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And until our next journey, remember, not every fall begins in darkness. Some begin in light.